Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Robertson. And it's Rijkaard. Carvajal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. David Villa goes steaming forward. Bergkamp. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that is expertly dealt with. Robertson. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Roberto Baggio. Conte.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Raúl. Now it's Messi. Played in by Dani Carvajal.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Crossed in once more. He's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to...
Can he finish? It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish. And a chance! Loose ball now, oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. David Villa gets flagged offside. And it's Bergkamp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Bale. That's good running with the ball. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Raul. And it's Bale. Done delicately.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Raul. He's in space and looking for options. Now who's going to be first to this? It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Baggio who's short. Delivery from... He rises! In for the pieces! Big moment! Massive goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Van Basten. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. And he's there to belt it away. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. He's onside. Very nicely done. Bergkamp. We are into stoppage time. And this is Van Basten. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found a way through. Out to the right. They get a throw in. That pass isn't the best. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, they can break here. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raul played into space. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's Nesta. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Roberto Baggio. And here's Bale. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Roberto Baggio. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now he's got space here. Well, that has not gone well. Almost an hour gone. And he's had it nicked away. Carvajal.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Here's found decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. Carvajal. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's found a way past. It's Bale! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Birmingham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible. He's going for goal!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 11.
Lovely feet.
El dorsal 15.
And the shot! Oh, great save by Dina.
El dorsal 22, Berbatov. El dorsal
Leicester
20.
gets over and intercepts.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now that looks a decent ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
There's going to be another change here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball's gone out of play. Played in. Saliba getting this one clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's well spotted. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Goes for a shot! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Deftly away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the ball is out of play. That's a cute ball. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's gone looking for safety. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk kept aware. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Birmingham are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence look...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Platini plays it short. Early ball out from the back. Peru have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé gets across and deals with it. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
David Villa, can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Just off target. So, third corner of the game. Platini, who's short. And he's gone direct here. And now they can spring out of defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's bustling. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. David Villa. Peru are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot's on here. It's Bale!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Villa. Conte. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in. Vicario is there to clear. Nicked it back promptly. Forlan. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! That's a decent clearance. Platini. Driving forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That has ended up in no man's land. Koundé. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2, then. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, just skips past his man. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep... Oh no, this does not look good. Lovely feet. And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Birmingham clearly should have gone...
Platini! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Tonali. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in. Zanetti. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti gets into some space. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé. Zanetti. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. He's being urged to shoot. Tonali, goalless still, on either side really getting onto the front foot. Bale picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in deep. Koundé getting this one clear. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And it's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice. Bale going about things with real menace. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Rice. Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
That is some save from Khan! And they've been given a corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
And it's been taken short. Good chance here! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nice control. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Número 14, número 10, se está realizando un cambio.
They've played it short. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now can he... And the finish! He's scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vinicius Junior, good take, and is he in?
Peru really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Forlan. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper has taken decisive action. Peru have it back and can go again. Referee has just said play on. It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Vinicius Junior. Zanetti gets rid without sophistication.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a good ball. Chance! It's a loose ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rice. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vicario voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
And he shoots! Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and that was nowhere near his best.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Bale is flagged offside.
Threads one in. Oh, superb! Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Villa. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Tries to pass it through. And this is Dembele. He's found Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Jordan Henderson. And they can counter here. And it's Michel Platini looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta in with the challenge, aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Nedved, it's Nedved! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Caught offside that time. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Belletti. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Roberto Baggio. Conte. Platini. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's come loose. Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Platini with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Baggio. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Platini. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Bale gets flagged offside. It's Luke. Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's intervened well there. Jordan Henderson. That has not gone well. Thuram gets it away. And there's the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution on the field. Number 19, David Villa. Number 10, Platini. Coming on the field, number 9, Batistuta. Number
Whistle
21,
goes, and we start the
Nueva.
second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And the shot!
And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Takes a shot! Leicester tries to clear. Struck first time. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Nueva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van der Ven can get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution on the field, number 37.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Conte. Coming on the field, number 2, Williams Saliba. Number 30, Messi.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Bale. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Bale. And it's Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nedved. Back into the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's managed to get rid and smartly reclaimed. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Bale carries the ball down the right. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field, number 55, Henderson. Coming on to replace him is number 7,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
And he's gone looking for safety. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through.
Chance!
Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Knocks it out wide. He can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the last 5 minutes. That's a good run down the left. And here's Batistuta, knocks it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes does well to get it back. Deftly away.
And he's had a hit!
Keeper gets just about enough of it. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate.
And already we're underway here.
Ecuador have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to...
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas. And here's Platini. Dumfries gets it away. That's a sharp pass. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a quick free kick. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Platini ploughing through the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into space, floated through. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's looking wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And here's Ronaldinho. And the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Batistuta! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
That has not gone well. Platini in acres of space out wide. Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is it's Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, good-looking ball. Now there's a fine ball. Platini is flagged offside.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
And he's had it nicked away. Cleared away. And the shot's on here. Seedorf. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's made its way to him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Platini. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through, now is he in? That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Maldini with the clearance. And we've reached half-time.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada será expulsada. Muchas gracias.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Batistuta. Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Bale. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Hangs in a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Seedorf. Nuno Mendes. Bale. Batistuta touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Can he get it through? And
Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what a ball! Deftly away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale, he's picked his way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's good running with the ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is wonderful to watch. A quite brilliant finish.
It all comes down to timing and contact, and that was about as good as you'll see.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.